What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So, welcome to the Oasis 13 podcast. This is your host, Mimi Money. um, what's up? What's up? Welcome. It is the last episode, okay, of season 3. Yeah. Episode 9. We in here, baby. We did it, baby. We in here, baby. Hey, we did it, baby. 3 seasons, baby. And we gonna keep going, baby. Watch me grow, baby. Cause you know, baby. Okay, that's enough. Anyways, yeah, so episode 9, final episode of the season. If you haven't checked out my other episodes, you want to go ahead and check it out after this episode because I had some really dope discussions. And I'm really grateful for this platform and what I'm doing and the inspiration and the ambition and all of that, like I really be thinking like, yo, I'm really doing it. I'm really doing it. Okay. So yeah, shout out to y'all for checking it out. Shout out to me for sticking with it. You know. Yeah. All right. So, that's out the way. So the topic for this podcast is divesting and Black women giving up their cape for Black men. So before I get into all of that good stuff, let me share a clip of where I was just 3 months ago. My mindset just 3 months ago. Okay. Let me share it. Get out of my way, honey. It's that simple. Like we live in a different world, and I should not make the first move. So that's going to be on Wednesday. And I wasn't planning on talking about anything today, but here we are. Okay. So this just came to my mind. Like, when I was in Korea and I had my friend group, and I remember one of my first friend group, it was a guy in our group, and I don't even want to say his ethnicity wrong, but he wasn't Black, he wasn't white. I really don't remember what his ethnicity is, but we were talking about just relationships and futures and all that. And he was like, well, would you ever be with a different race? And I was like, no. Hey, Tyler. I was like, no, for the simple fact that I want to have kids, right? And when I think about me having kids, because I am Black, whoever I have kids with, they are going to be Black too. And my kids need to know, somebody is going to have to teach my kids how to live in this Black world. So let's say I said no, because let's say I have a Black son, right? Who the hell gonna be able to teach my son how to be a Black man in this world other than a Black man? It's just, I don't care. Nobody else will be able to teach my son how to be a Black man in this world than a Black man. So whenever I think about my future, that's why I'm like, I can't fathom being with anybody else but a Black man, because it's different living in this world as a Black person. And it's just that Mhm. Okay, so like I said, that was my mindset just a few months ago. That video was recorded May 17th. And like, first of all, let's clap it up for the growth. Let's clap it up for the growth. Okay. And I made a good point as far as, but that speaks to anybody's experience as far as like, okay, well, if I had a son, who would teach him how to be a Black man? There are so many different particular experiences that you can have on this earth. And then also, um, it's not just the parents who raise a child. I was very closed-minded with that because it's never just the parents who raise a child. Okay. And if it is, that child probably will not come out good because you need different influences and perspectives from people from different parts that your parents just can't, like, two people are not supposed to just raise a child by themselves. Okay, like your child is should, in my opinion, should have influence from people from different walks of life and all of that. And so for me to think that my if I had a son, he would only be heavily influenced by his father, as if I don't have um, brothers and a dad and men in my life who would also be able to help him. It's just crazy, right? So that's one point. Second, I'm already putting my son, if I had a son, again, before myself. And here's why: because the state that a lot of our Black men are in right now, it wouldn't be like, it would not even be healthy for me to only consider Black men. It would actually be detrimental to us as a community as a whole. Okay, this is honest truth, because I would either have to, okay, so let's talk about the state of a lot of Black men. And this is from my personal experience, watching the dating scene, all of this, right? So Black men are in a few places right now. They are either, again, Black women are like, we stay elevating, whether that's with our education, whether that's traveling, whether that's with our spirituality, whether that, like, we continuously elevate in different aspects of our life, and we keep doing it. We keep doing it. But the reality is, a lot of our men, and not only elevating, but also healing ourselves along the way. Healing ourselves along the way. We have done and are still doing the work on ourselves. And that can not be said the same for a lot of our men. It can't be said the same for a lot of our men. And so, because of that, the Black men and women are not on the same level. Again, it's not all, okay? It's not all, but for a lot, Black men and women are not on the same level. Okay, and we're not just talking about financially, because I love to say it's just about finances. It's not just financially. Y'all don't be where y'all need to be in a daggone lot of areas, okay? But so yeah, it's not just about finances. So a Black woman keeping her standards, okay, so let's say she does meet a Black man who's on her level. A lot of men who are on her level are either already taken, Black men, again, either already taken, know that there's a lack of men who are on that level. So they do the whole player thing and they're like, oh, I want multiple women. And or they just don't want commitment. They don't want commitment. Okay, so that creates a pool to even this much, so again, realistically speaking, it wouldn't make sense for Black women to only date Black men. Like that whole Black love thing, it may have been possible back in the day, but we not there right now. That's not where we are. So we have to live in the present moment, okay? And if Black women are interested in dating in this present moment, it would be beneficial to us to date outside of our race, to consider men of other races, you know? And yeah, okay. And the dynamic between the Black men and Black women relationship, Black women have always, always, always cared for, been there for, supported, listened to, uplifted Black men. Always ride or died for Black men. Okay. Always. And we are just now, like honestly, a majority of us are just now leaving y'all because we tired. We see that we have other options. One, and two, where is all of that loyalty and love getting us? Because again, a lot of the disrespect to Black women comes from Black men. Okay. And so, and also, Black men have been, again, this is just from experience, a lot of the men in my life been dating outside of the race. Been. We make so many excuses for them. Oh, well, they gotta go with what, but they gotta go with who loves them, and right? But we don't do that same thing for ourselves. Anyway, so Black men have had a preference of other women over Black women. Okay. And you are entitled to your preference. But what is funny to me is like you doing the same thing to your preference that y'all have done to Black women for years. And now your preference is seeing it. Okay. So let's get into, first of all, some hot topics, some news, right? Because this is just shows an example of what's actually happening in the community. Okay. So we got the whole Tyga thing. All right. So recently, Tyga turned himself in for, again, she looked like a white girl. Punching his preference in the face. Okay. We didn't have to deal with it, Becky. All right. So now you got to deal with it. Daggone Nick Cannon making all of his light-skinned preferences baby mamas. He just making everybody baby mamas. The only one he was married to was Mariah. Oh no, man. Like he just making them all baby mamas. That ain't cool. All right. And so it's just like everything can't be our fault. Everything cannot be Black women's fault. Because it seems like that is Black men's, that is so often what Black men do, is they blame it on Black women when we are the ones who have been here for y'all, have supported y'all, have breaking our backs for y'all, and y'all still find fault in just about everything that we do. So at this point, do it by yourself, baby. Okay. And I'm not saying, again, this is not all Black men. I'm just saying it's a large majority. Unfortunately, it's a very small percentage of men who got their shit together and also want a committed relationship of Black men. Okay. So just gotta do what you want to do, what you gotta do. Okay. And so, okay, so preference, right? So I just showed y'all how Black men are doing the same thing that they've been doing to Black women for years, okay, to their preferences. And the preferences are even tired of Black men stuff. So let's get into this video. This white girl who's also from Virginia, which is hilarious, talks about what she will not accept from Black men. Okay, so let's hold on. Did I share my sound? Let me make sure I share my sound.
People stay through anything.
When mom
Black women have been Black men's backbones in their support system when everyone else was against them.
Section, and I'm gonna let you guys marinate on those comments as you look at them, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about this self-hating pathology that Black men want to cling to.
I understand that preferences is real prevalent now, and outside of your race, dating is very common, and I think that's amazing. I think we're growing as people. But the moment that a Black man who's trying to pursue me tells me that he doesn't date Black women, I'm completely uninterested in you and I don't like you as a person. It's because since the beginning of time, Black women have been Black men's backbones in their support system when everyone else was against them. Second of all, your mother is Black. Black women are the most oppressed people in the world, and you're literally just spitting in your mom's face. Third of all, if you are a white woman who's in any affiliation with a Black man who does not like Black women, you're going to give him a Black daughter. How does that sound? I understand that preferences.
Okay, so before we even get into the comments of the Black men just hating on this girl, can we just, come on? Because that's what we need from white people. Like, speak on and use your privilege. Use your privilege to talk on and shit, right? She says she don't want to date Black men. Okay, so this might be your preference as a Black man. You're entitled to your preference. But she said her preference is not a Black man who does not date Black women at all. Okay, because your mama is a Black woman. So it's a little something is going off. Something ain't right if you don't date Black women. Okay. That's just a clear-cut sign. And she also, a good point that she made. If y'all have children, you're going to have a Black daughter. So how that's gonna work? When you deep down do not love or respect Black women, how are you gonna teach your daughter how to love herself? But let's get into some of the comments that some of these men were so butthurt, okay? So, but being Black but not liking your own race because of their race is wrong, okay? It's not, if was to say they ghetto or something, then it's disrespecting. Okay, so he's saying it's not disrespectful if He said he don't want to date Black women, only if he say they disrespectful. I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all shit right. Okay. She says, y'all, she don't date colorists and y'all getting mad? For real. Do ask. So it's disrespectful to say I don't date Black women? She says, yes. All right, let's see. Honestly, you should y'all be in this white girl face. These the same Black dudes that be in white girl's face. But as soon as white girl got something to say about respecting Black women, if she was putting Black women down, you probably be in there clapping with her. Like, yeah, tell them. But she say you need to respect Black women. So here you go, your comment. Honestly, you should stay out of our business. White people love getting involved with everybody's business. I swear. All she said was respect Black women, man. All she said was have some respect for Black women. But it's okay for them to disrespect a Black man, but they don't look at themselves and see the many problems that they have. Sheesh. Oh, he hurt. This boy commented a lot. LMO, of course you haven't. Selective hearing, because I know plenty of times I want to joke. Okay. I feel bad for some of y'all. I don't know how y'all mamas deal with y'all, to be honest. I don't know how your mamas deal with y'all. Y'all must got a real bad relationship with y'all mama. When you don't date Black women at all. That's crazy. Yeah. So the preference say she don't want you if you say you don't date Black women. And y'all got mad. That's her preference. You got a preference, she got a preference. We all got preferences. What's the problem? Okay. Yeah. So there's that. So okay, so all right, so Black women have been disrespected so much by Black men. So much. We could talk about and when Black men disrespect Black women, Black men are always trying to not all, but a lot of Black men are always trying to find the silver lining in the disrespect that the man did. Trying to cap for him. When Black women do not do that, actually, we be the ones to drag our own selves down. We be the ones trying to help y'all out. We be the ones trying to understand y'all. But when the tables are turned, y'all don't do the same for us. As soon as somebody says something about Black women's crickets, it's either crickets or or y'all be the ones throwing the stones. So it's like, why do we keep putting out this energy and it's not reciprocated? Okay. Again, so let's look at some examples, okay, in the media. So a woman who has been disrespected a lot, which I understand because she is a beautiful, is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Ari Lennox, I'm sorry. Now, all right, so I'm sure y'all heard about this tweet when the man said, let's read it, Ari Lennox and Tiana Taylor's ability to have dangerously high sex appeal while simultaneously looking like Rottweilers will always amaze me. These are two, first of all, I'm trying to figure out who he looking at. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because where they ugly at? Either one of them. Where they ugly at? Where they ugly at? And then the fact that you can only see their sex appeal, but you don't actually equate them to human beings. You just think that they're sexy. Okay. And Ari, please stop coming to bat for these men, because they don't do the same for you. They disrespect you, girl. Leave them alone. When there's something going on with a black man, let them handle it. Do not do the same for you. Okay. Example again. All right. So Ari is minding her own business, putting her wig on Instagram. And if you never seen her lives, this girl is freaking hilarious. Like, she don't even gotta try to do that. She just funny. But anyways, Snoop Dogg got the nerve to talk about some grow your own hair. What happened in those days? Nigga, why is you worried about her growing her? Why is you worried about it? Why is you worried about it? Why are you worried about it? Why are you worried about it? Okay, like that. I'm coming at Snoop for her, because really, you worried about what she doing with her hair? First of all, this girl is natural already. If you would have known, but you. And if she just so happens that she wants to put a wig on a few times, she could do what the fuck she want to do with her hair. Why is that your business? And why are you saying something about her hair? Because as soon as she go natural, y'all be like, as soon as she go natural, right? It be the same ones who be like, oh, she need to throw a wig on. Oh, she don't look good. Oh, that don't look. Ooh, she looking like Frederick Douglass. Y'all know when they compare women to when they first cut off their hair to Frederick Douglass? And then you wonder why some women want to wear wigs? It's just like, we can't allow this disrespect anymore, women. And again, it's not all. It's not all. There are a lot. Well, I don't know about a lot, but there are a handful of good Black men still out there. A handful. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. There are a handful of good Black men still out there. Okay. But a lot are confused and dazed and lost. And women, it's not our job to save them. It's not. We cannot, we would literally kill ourselves trying to save them. Okay. And when I say that, that brings me to a movie that I recently watched on Netflix called Sankofa. Okay. So basically, it goes back to slave days, and just watch it, because all of we're playing out all of those stereotypical roles that we played as slaves right now in modern times, and it's pretty hilarious. But anyways, basically, like, one of the main ladies, she got raped by a white man, and her son was biracial, child, and he was very confused throughout the whole movie. And for a large portion of the movie, he was against his mom. And he was trying to get closer to the white man who was most likely his father. And he was a preacher. I don't know if that exact white man was his father, but anyways, the white man kept telling him that his mom was a devil because she was African and she did her African practices. So the white man kept telling him that your mom is the devil and you need to stay away from her. So it was a scene in the movie, spoiler, okay, if you choose to watch it, but it was a scene in the movie where he gets like poisoned, right? And he runs to the river to try to save himself. The mom runs after him, even though he'd been disrespecting her the whole movie. She runs after him, and she tried to leave him in the lake, but mama tendency, she was just like, I can't leave him. So she basically tries to help him. She is sitting there rocking this boy, rocking him, comforting him, he in her bosom, right, giving him the love, right here, right here. And what he do? What does he do? He turns around and kills her. So that is, I feel like, a good example of what will happen, ladies. And of course, don't take it literal, right? Think about it in a figurative sense. You trying to keep going to these men who are disrespecting you and walking over you and showing you that you're not their preference, they do not care for you. You're literally killing yourself. Not literally, figuratively. You are killing yourself. Okay? Because you keep expecting love from them. You do no. And if they disrespecting all these men disrespecting women, just leave them alone. Don't even argue with them. Let them argue with themselves. Because honestly, it's like they always find something. You're always trying to find something to talk about. Like literally with Black women, they always trying to find something that's not right, something that we do wrong, something that's our fault. We ain't taking that shit. And we don't have to. Okay. So let them be in their little corners, okay, with each other. And we just gonna move on gracefully. We're not doing no arguing. We're not going back and forth. We just gonna move on. Okay. And so that is why I am saying, ladies, explore your options. Okay. Do not limit yourself to only Black men, because honestly, the pool of eligible good Black men who are probably on your level is very slim. It's very slim. I'm not saying they're not out there. They're out there. I'm just saying the pool is very slim. So, to increase your pool of eligible men who love and respect you and are on your level, you would have to date outside of the Black man race, okay? And they're not the only acceptable options. We have actually a lot of options. Women, Black men are not the only ones who are interested in them, no matter how many times they try to who are interested in us, no matter how many times they try to tell you that. Because we are the creators of civilization, and that's period. Okay. So there's men from all races who are interested in us. Okay. And this is not a automatically, if you get into a interracial relationship, everything is going to be better. No man is the prize. No man is the answer, right? No man is going to save you. Okay. It doesn't matter what race he is. Okay. Because there could be issues and there could be good things no matter what race. Again, all I'm saying is, do not limit yourself to only Black men. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I think, hold on, let me see. I got something else to share here. What is this? Because it's kind of embarrassing when, actually it's very embarrassing when other races of men have to speak up for us, for Black men disrespecting us.
Goodbye and the spam calls. Hello to a phone plan with built-in spam blocking. See you later. Networks that are unsafe.
Blacks don't mess around. We different from 90.
What? Look at this bullshit shit. Look at this shit on the side of a bus. Is this what you want, Black women? Is this what you want? Is this how you want to be respected? Is this how you want to be respected in life? This is how you want to look? This is how you want to be portrayed? Stand up to this bullshit. I'm from Philly. I actually should support Meek Mill. This is disgusting bullshit. Look at this lady. Look at this. This is on the side of a bus where little girls can pull up and see this shit. That's her fucking pussy. Let's not mistake what this pink dot is. This is disgusting. This is satanic bullshit. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of... Look at this shit that you're getting on. This is for everyone to see. Little girls are seeing this crap. It's crap. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I'm so sick of them just rubbing Satanism right in your face. Oh, it's for art? This is art? Is this art? Black and white checkerboard. What is that? It's a Masonic flooring. Duh. Look at this garbage. Money. Money, 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 money. Garbage. Garbage. Wake up. Wake up. It's all related. See this crap. It's all related. They're all the same spider controlling you. Stop complying. Take your freaking off. Read about germ theory. It's ridiculous already. Clean the freaking water. Stop dumping shit in the air. Get organic food. Grow your own food. Insane. You see that? You see what they're doing to the Black women?
Sheesh. My man's within. I didn't even know about the last part because he was really going into some stuff I was not even aware. Wow. But that's embarrassing. That he has to be the one to say, why, first of all, Black men, why are you disrespecting Black women in this way? And second, Black women, why are you allowing this and supporting this? When I was looking this up, it's so disheartening and it's so disappointing for the Black women who still stand by Black men's side no matter what. Because there was a Black woman going off saying, Meek Mill should be able to do what he want, and why y'all coming at Meek Mill when, again, white men been doing this for such and such, blah, 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 and they got all these naked things in Europe and all of this. I'm so tired of the narrative of the white man, and the white man did this and the white man did that. Y'all beat that narrative to death. Really, really, y'all beat that narrative to death. We're tired of that. Obviously, because some of them is with the white man. We tired of that narrative, man. Like, at some point, you got to stop blaming and pointing the finger at everybody else and start doing what you need to do. Period. Just be quiet. Just hush. Like, do what you need to do to get better. Or even talk. You talk while you talk. You need to get all of that out. Yes, talk about it. But a lot of y'all are talking about it and not doing what you need to do. You're just talking about it and blaming everything on everybody else. And again, a large narrative is the white man did this, and the white man keeps us down, and the white man did, and the white man, Y'all got to get over that. Not get over it as in that never happened, but get over it as in do something about it. Do something about it. Because y'all stay blaming us too. After the white man, then it's directly to Black women. And no, honey bun. So it's again disheartening that men of other races have to say respect Black women. That's really disheartening that we're there as a community. And it's really disheartening for the women who continue to stick by Black men's side no matter what they do. Because that's honestly not healthy for them. Okay? Because what actually is like the whole babying Black men is what's happening in real times. Okay, y'all stay sticking up for Black men so they never are going to grow up. They're never going to grow up as long as you keep babying them and pacifying them and making excuses for them. That doesn't help them grow. You are stagnating their growth. Like, please let them be. Leave them alone to their own selves to help build themselves up. Nobody else can save Black men but Black men. As much as you want to help Black women, it's not our job. It's not our job. Okay? So please, the only community that you really should be a part of is Black women. That's it. Any other community is not for us. Okay? So let's get into this because he said some good points in the last few minutes. Well, actually the whole video, but I wanted to take from the last few minutes.
World of social media and the incredibly toxic discourses.
Say yes to Panera's new grilled mac and cheese. Panera, live your yes. Now $1 delivery.
My job is to protect the nation's leaders.
Hold on, y'all.
Read about history and people actually are.
I did not know, like I knew about, certain people who I've mentioned before, but I didn't know about the whole breadth of awfulness between certain online communities of men and women, and just wanting to provide, commentary on the topic of love for Black men that didn't require me to shit explicitly on Black women and blame them for the problem at hand. And although there is definitely like conflict between black men and black women that both parties have to kind of work through, part of that working through comes from being more critical of where black men sit in this particular problem space. And the reason why we have to work.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. FD Signifier on YouTube. He breaks topics down really good. And shout out to him for making that point of talking about black men in love and not having to tear down black women in doing that. Okay. Let's see. What's this one? So this is a woman who chooses to divest, i.e. just, I'd said it doesn't mean date out of her race, but that's what they equate it as. But it just means she chooses to not exclusively date black men. So here's her take to black men.
Wait. Q, now you could go ahead and respond to Rakim.
Okay, thank you. Okay, very first thing is that you guys can't help yourself. So I'm not looking for you to help me, and you won't help me. Most likely, 9 times out of 10, you're not helping. You're looking for me to stand up with my fist out in the front of everybody. You running behind me. So therefore, we're going to cut that, besides the Klansmen and stuff. Second thing, divestment is helping yourself. Black women has not gained anything from this pro-black lie that has been told for the longest. So far as that we can cut that. And those are only two points I want to say. And far as me being married, yes, of course. And I do tell black women, do what you want to do. You got to remember that women don't build the community. Women cultivate it, improve it. You get the house. She gets the furniture. She cleans up. She takes care of the kids. You can't even do that. We have a major problem in this group. I don't want to say community, in this neighborhood, because we don't have communities, that I feel like black men don't even like black men. And the biggest problem is not black women and black men. The biggest problem is the head, is black on black men that cannot even get together to build a community and then bring the women in. So with that being said, I can cut that right there because it's on you. You're the builder. I cultivate the shit. You get the bacon. You get the bacon, right? I'm frying it while you sitting back chilling with the remote. You don't even get the bacon. So therefore, it's not my fault that the so-called media, white supremacists do, which was true, is kicking that ass and bringing an image of you in front of me and the world to see dog walking your ass in front of everybody. And by default, because you my uncle, my cousin, my brother, my neighbor, I get the backlash. And yes, you don't see a lot of things happening out in public because black folks, we wow like that. We get out there and put it out there, right? A lot of people are quiet when it comes to other groups, usually, So with that being said, as a divested woman, not in your terms of what you say divested is, because I feel like this fake community has not served black women, and we know this. And yes, you're supposed to build, and you have not built, and you waiting on me, talking about me and you get together. Hey, why don't you get with your elders, the brothers, the men in the community, and build something? Then you pull me in. You hate each other. You don't even like your son, and you talking bad about me. No,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay.
Wait. Was she speaking facts or not? Was she speaking facts or not? Okay. Again, black men so quickly go to the wills, white men, and white men keep us down, and it's so hard for us. And because y'all fed us that, and because we have this kind of sense of, again, the need to be loyal to y'all, We stayed around and let y'all abuse and misuse and mistreat us because we felt bad, because we wanted to protect you from the white man. And again, where has that gotten us? Okay, so at this point, Black women have to look out for Black women, period. That's it. Ain't no whole Black community thing, because Black men, a lot of, again, not all, okay? There are some good Black men, but a lot of Black men are not for Black women. They don't protect Black women. They don't try to build, like, and like she said, why don't y'all start building with each other? Why don't the men come together? But y'all be looking for us to do that when we the ones who, again, like she said, are supposed to cultivate it. We make it better, but you already supposed to come with that build. She made some very good points. And yeah, that's the point, is that Black women just we have to love ourselves first, women, and let go of this, Black community and only Black men thing, because that's not benefiting us. It's not beneficial to us. It's not beneficial to us, okay? And again, it's not very realistic in the times that we live in now, because the pool of eligible Black men is not there. And so, and it really doesn't matter whose fault it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because we're here now. So do what you got to do to get better. And my message to Black men is, y'all focus on yourselves. Like, don't blame anybody else. Don't point the finger at anybody else. Just focus on you and getting you better. Okay? And then y'all focus on building up with your brothers, your fathers, your uncles, your grandfathers, because that is a component that is missed in our communities right now. We're not speaking with our elders and bringing in the younger. Like, we need intergenerational, growth. And while y'all get that together, do not try to shame Black women into staying by your side, because we've been doing that. And at this point, we're tired. And at this point, I don't see anything wrong with us also opening up our options, because y'all been doing it. So we should also be able to do it too. And it's just like that, It doesn't mean that there's any love lost, that we have any less love for Black men. Obviously, we don't. You guys are brothers, uncles, fathers, all of that. But we also have to love ourselves. Okay, we also have to put ourselves first. And yeah, it's just us putting ourselves first, no longer coddling Black men. No longer doing that. Okay. If y'all have an issue, I'm not gonna be the one to be like, oh, but Black men, but he didn't mean it like that. Oh, but y'all need to listen to him. No. The only community I'm doing that for is Black women. Okay. Yeah. That's that. I'm probably gonna make this over, but let's see.